Mohammad Seifi in the first round. He always opens up like a veritable buzzsaw, throws everything with dangerous intent. My worry was that he might have punched himself out a little bit, but quite clearly he did not.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man's mixed martial artist with a professional record of 3 wins and 2 losses. He stands 172 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 70.6 kilograms. Representing TriStar Gym Lebanon and fighting out of Iran. Put your hands together for Mohsen, Golden Boy, Mohammad, Seifi, David, Forster.
As the distance between stays in distance and tall golden boy and stays in punching range.
Oh, digs to the body.
It's the repertoire of strikes from Mohammad Seifi. Mixes the hands, legs, knees. Be interesting to see what kind of approach Forster takes in the thing that Mohammad Seifi throws is with bad intentions. Beautiful. There's no searching kind of shot. There's no set.
Gold for our very eyes. Boom! Fast jab lands on the jaw, and you know when something works, you do it again, and then you follow it up.
With Mohammad Seifi being so super aggressive, the danger is that he walks on the account from Forster. But that's a big shot. So far, Mohammad Seifi has racing 3 wins. His 3 wins in Brave Combat Federation. Every single one of them have come in the very first round, Kerrick. We drag Mohammad Seifi into the deeper waters of the 2nd and 3rd round.
Phil Gass goes boop boop from A to B, just like that.
Trying to land a big rolling thump. Forster to the hand.
Cock loaded and ready, but he does not have the.
Still a lot of time with which to work for both fighters.
It's landing. He's got to follow it up.
Hasn't checked a kick yet. Oh, that would be interesting. A nice little shot on the inside from Forster.
Forster showing tremendous heart and landing some clean shots.
I'd like to see him through. That's a little bit.
Spinning hammer fist was something to behold. Oh!
Action here, and as we say, the shots landed with the greater intent, causing the greater damage, have been landed by Mohsen Mohammad Seifi. Let's just look at the face of David Forster. He's wearing the fight considerably more than Mohsen Mohammad Seifi. However, I do believe that the longer the fight continues, the more it may sway in the favour of David Forster. What do you think?
I think Forster is getting chewed up too badly. I think his face is getting chewed up. I think that calf is getting chewed up. I think 3 more calf kicks and his...
Kerrick, they take it out of the fighter too. If you're not landing with, you're not
likely to tire.
Forster did a better job with the boxing now. Greater frequency with his shots.
He's done a great job landing that jab.
If he could own reaction defense of the jab from Mohammad Seifi. If he fakes the jab and
using his footwork, as you saw right there, using his head movement, snuck in a nice little jab.
Mohammad Seifi has a cut in the corner of his left eye.
Backing his opponent up now.
Take little triptych attempt.
Followed up with an elbow.
Midway point of the 2nd round, and indeed the fight.
Body shot from Forster, Phil.
Forster settled.
Phil, I don't know where Golden Boy's
generation career that he's gone to a 2nd round. That's not a bad shot either.
Launching some glancing shots, but none of them are clean.
Oh! Wobbled him, did Mohammad Seifi.
Commentators curse. That was clean.
The most telling shot in the round. Seifi following up with huge ground and pound.
Elbow coming. There it is.
Just as we said, Forster was doing a much better job in the 2nd round. Mohammad Seifi says, no, I'm not having any of that. Clips Forster. Good heavy hips from Mohammad Seifi.
Forster wide, very good technique, drives it to the fence, has the opponent down.
30 seconds left to go in the second round. Carrick, depending on what happens in the next 20 seconds, is that shot enough to steal the round?
Let's see if Forster can come out on top. Land a couple of big elbows of his own.
Mohammad Seifi, great job to get back to his feet. Forster has the David Forster, but again, this isn't boxing. Knockdown doesn't instantly mean you get a 10-8 round. The greater work, the greater accumulation of work was done by Forster, but the most telling blow was landed by Mohsen Mohammad Seifi. Again, it'll be very interesting to see how the judges interpret this round. We're seeing some of the action there. Forster, has to be said, doing a great job working behind the jab. And there was the shot.
And here comes the elbows. Boom, clean shot to... Forster feels like he can pull back and do what's called fading. Move the hips back just a little, head back a little bit more and avoid his opponent's shots. He failed once and got outside of fading. Once you put your weight in the back foot, if you get hit, you tend to drop.
For Forster, he's coming at a strange angle.
Doing a good job of keeping his torso forward.
That's a good, solid straight coming, or the rear right hand coming at a slight bent arm trajectory instead of right down the middle.
Beautiful takedown. Golden Boy does not feel like fighting on the ground.
Consider just how cultured he is. The most oh, it's a beautiful leg kick. That's hurt him.
Accidental eye poke. There was, I believe, an accidental eye poke. Hughes, if the fighter was unable to continue, would go to the judges' scorecards, but that is absolutely not the case here. But the head clears in 5 to 10 seconds.
Behind the jab, he needs to start throwing combination work.
Mohammad Seifi's left finding a home now, as is Forster's.
The whip with which Mohammad Seifi throws that leg kick. Forster. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him go high with a kick.
Wouldn't be surprised if we see him go low. I want to see a right outside calf kick.
Majority of this fight, the corner of Forster calling their fighter on, but it always dangerous is Mohammad Seifi. Nice pinpoint knee from Mohsen. This fight, Carrick. I don't think just how well matched these fighters are. Great job again by matchmaker Sam Brett.
And I hasten to add, Mohammed Shahed, as the CEO, is involved in every aspect of this fight, including the brilliant matchmaking.
Kneed up, he's bruised. If we're talking purely on aesthetic, the greater damage has been landed by Mohsen Mohammad Seifi.
So I do believe if either fighter does something massive
By Forster, I'd be pretty confident in saying that breaks some kind of Brave record.
10 seconds now.
Who can land something really definitive? Bite down on the gum shield, gentlemen.
In this entire sport, no fighter ever said, oh, I won because of the judges. Everybody who loses thinks they lost because of the judges. They are gonna really earn their money tonight. This was an incredibly close fight. I could see it going over either way. I know who I like by just a little bit. How about you?
I have a feeling that you're swayed towards Mohsen Mohammad Seifi. Would I be correct in saying that?
Just a little bit. And when I say just a little bit, I'm not being facetious. I mean just a little bit.
I'll be honest with you, Carrick. Sometimes I don't agree with you, but in this particular instance, I am 100% in agreement with you. I believe the greater frequency of shots were landed by Forster. However, the more definitive, damaging shots were landed by Mohsen Mohammad Seifi. Therefore, once again, a
big display of technique, of conditioning, of heart.
Final scores have been tabulated across the Brave Arena. I can see the roaring lion is ascending the steps. That means we have a decision, and this must feel like an absolute lifetime for the fighters. Can Mohsen continue his streak in Brave Combat Federation? There is only one way to find out. Carlos Kramer, make it official.
All right, Brave Nation, after 3 incredible rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. Your first 2 judges scored about 30-27, and your last judge scores about 29-28. Unanimous decision victory out of the red corner, the golden boy, Mohammad Seifi.
Well, there you have it, Kirik. 2 of the judges did not see it as close as we saw it, awarding 30-27 times 2 to Mohsen Mohammad Seifi. But for the first time in his Brave career, he goes to the judges. For the first time in the entirety of his career, goes to the judges.